I want to take a moment to give you a little feel for what our upcoming Code Crew Summer Camp is going to look like, June 13 through 16 on the west side. We're going to use the popular game Minecraft to learn how to write computer programs inside the game using a language called Python, so that we can automatically build structures for ourselves. So if you're familiar with the game Minecraft, basically it's kind of like a three-dimensional builder's world where if you don't use something like programming, everything that you build is by hand, manually laying down blocks as you create. It's a lot of fun, but with programming we can make our game much more powerful. So what we're going to be doing, here you see an example of a three-dimensional coordinate system that I built with a Python program. And we're going to be learning about X, Y, Z coordinates and a three-dimensional coordinate system, how to find ourselves in three-dimensional space, and then how to also build structures once we understand what these X, Y, and Z things mean. So we'll go through examples like this, and then we'll actually write programs to see creations take shape inside this three-dimensional world. So let's take a look at an example of what that might look like. So in our pyramid code, we switch out of the game. Here's a more lengthy program called Pyramid that I wrote, but basically, once again, it's just instructions to the computer inside this language called Python that we're going to learn how to write, which gives very detailed level instructions as to what the computer should do to build me a pyramid. So when we go and run this program, and when we go back into our game, what we start to see take shape here right before us is a pyramid 50 blocks tall in size. You can see that makes a really big pyramid shape. So in our last example here, and it's going to ask me how many building columns would I like. Let's do 6, and then rows 6 again, so 6 times 6 is 36. So when we go back into our game here and give it a second to render, because it's a pretty big program it's building, a lot of shapes. Yeah, what we see here then are 36 different skyscrapers that get built out using random blocks to generate the facade of the buildings, and they go in various heights or random heights, which we'll learn all about. And so we've got kind of this pretty great cityscape structure as well. Hope you guys come and join us.